Hello guys, it's Dutch here with another video, and today the first episode of my new bossing series, Bossing Battles. And this series is about picking two bosses, doing every boss 5 hours at a time, and look at the comparison how much GP did that boss made us, and who did make us the most GP is going to be the winner of that episode. And we're going to do loads of different bosses. We're going to start off low and get higher up the chain. We're going to start off with Bandos and Saradomin this episode. And also I would like to note that if you have any suggestions or comments on how this series should look like according to you, you can always put a suggestion in the comment section down below and I will look into that. But it is the first episode. We are going to get into bossing again. It's been a while. I've done a couple of videos in the past which included bosses. Not a whole lot. I think I did a Armadillo video last year, and that's only, well, maybe the only video. Maybe Vindicta I did as well, because I got insanely lucky on that. But other than that, really had to get into bossing again. I bought some gear with my new GP from the 3rd Age die. We got some tier 92, so we got some co-passes. We got some new perks on there as well. And in the background you see me doing Bandos. We got some drops in the beginning, but not the drops we wanted. We got the gloves and the helmet. We of course needed the chest plate to get a little bit more value. Also got the war shield, which is absolutely horrendous in value, but nevertheless it's a unique drop for the collection log, because we're also trying to complete the collection logs. Of course, we got an average right there, so that's some free experience. Also trying to complete the collection logs, it's going to take a while. Haven't got the Bandos pet, haven't got the Saradomin pet yet. KC I have is just too low. I'm not even at 1000 when I started this video. I think I was around, well, 500 maybe. And Saradomin's around the same, maybe even less than that. I wasn't really that high in KC, so you can't expect a pet on that. Got another drop right there. Nothing too special, unfortunately. Was really hoping to get the pet in the 5 hours, which is of course not something you can expect, but you just hope that, and you just complete the collection log right there and you never have to return, because all in all Bandos is fun to do, but the drops are really depressing sometimes with the helmet right there, which is only 215k. Of course it's a low level boss in that sense that it doesn't drop the best armor, and it's not surprising that the drops aren't that valuable, but still it's a little bit of a bummer you can't make loads of GP. And for Saradomin it's a little bit of a different story. You can get a little bit more value for your efforts. You can get the hilt, which is 3.7 million, and offhand Armadillo crossbow is around 3.1 I believe, so a lot more, more than double the drops Bandos can give you. I think the chest plate is around 1.5 million at this point, so not really a whole lot in comparison to the drops with Ciliana, but the main drops are a little bit less valuable, so you have to get lucky to get a lot of GP for your efforts. We got a whisper right here, I think it is, which isn't of course something you want to see. It's only about 70k GP right now. With the other amulets it's around the same, around 70-80k. We got lucky, we got the offhand Armadillo crossbow. Of course we did get that. I'm quite lucky on those kind of drops. Only have 5 hours of course to do Saradomin and to get the most value for your efforts, but well, we got the offense. I was really happy about that. We also got another unique drop, which is a murmur as well, which I said is around 80k or something. It's not a whole lot, but still it's another unique drop. We got some war priest as well. We got God War shard, so Saradomin was quite lucky on those type of things. Achieved a Saradomin hilt, which is 3.7 million GP, so we did make a whole lot of GP from Saradomin because of those rare drops. We got 2 of those, which are the best ones you can get. So now for the quick overview of General Grador or Bandos. We did 389 kills, which is around 77 an hour. It isn't the fastest, but keep in mind that I haven't done bossing for, well, what is it now, 3 years. I did some Reaper tasks here and there, but not really serious bossing. Did maybe 1 or 2 episodes on Armadillo in the past few years. But that's about it on the bossing side, so really had to get into that. Got 9 million in total from Bandos itself, which isn't the greatest GP an hour. anymore. With the minions at 12.6, it's around 1 million every minion on average. So we are at 12.6, which is 2.5 million an hour, which is actually not that bad. I expected a lot worse from Bandos, because I know the Bandos drops are just not valuable anymore. When you get one of the main armor pieces, then you can get a little bit more. They're around 1.5 million, I believe. But still, the GP an hour wouldn't be that great. So 2.5 million an hour for the clue scrolls, which is of course really interesting to know for clue scroll hunters out there. We got 10 hard clue scrolls and we got 5 elites. And now for the overview on Commander Ziliana, or Saradomin, how you want to call that. We got really lucky on the high value drops like the Saradomin Hilt. We got in total 14.5 million from Saradomin alone, and with minion adding up we are at 17.1 million GP, which comes out to 3.4 million on average. For the elite crew scrolls, we got 3 of them in 5 hours and we got 7 hearts in 5 hours. So for the clues, it isn't the greatest, but it is a nice bonus. We did 353 kills in those 5 hours, which is on average around 70 kills an hour, which is a good rate for the first time I've done Saradomin in ages. I did use the best gear I had at the time, which is tier 92s, tier 92 prayers and supreme overload, so keep that in mind with the KC. Let's go to the final overview of the bossing battle and let's see who won this one. So here we have all the unique drops from both bosses. Let's compare the two. We did a little bit of that in Romantics Pro, but let's see how lucky we got with Saradomin. We got 5 unique drops, actually with the War Priest 6 unique drops and 7.3 million in 5 hours only from the unique drops. Of course we got the hilt, which is 3.7, and we got the crossbow, which is 3.1. We got really lucky at Saradomin. And for Bandos, well, we got a little bit less than that. With Bandos we got 2 pair of gloves, which comes around to 500k. We got 2 helmets, which is around 500k, and the rest is a war shield, which is 89k, which is absolutely garbage. Comes out to unique drops of 1 million GP in comparison to the over 7.5 million. On the Saradomin part, we got 3 War Priest drops and we got 2 effigies, but all in all, Saradomin has to be the winner of this episode with almost 1 million GP more an hour than Bandos, and also you have the chance of getting better unique drops with the hilt, with the offhand armadillo crossbow, which are above 3 million, and with Bandos you just don't have that. If you want to see in later episode also XP rates, let me know in the comment section down below. For this episode, Saradomin is the winner. Been a fun one at 10 hours of bossing. Next up we have Armadillo versus Zamorak, also the last one of the God Wars Dungeon bosses. We are going to move on to God Wars Dungeon 2 after that. So thank you all for watching, leave a like if you like this series, and we'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.